Hey y'all good people, and welcome to my YouTube. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank y'all for watching. I know it's been a couple days. Y'all, don't be worried about my seatbelt. But anyways, I wanted to, the last appointment that we had on February the 15th, I actually wanted to like vlog, and I started vlogging. And then it totally just went out the window when we got there because we had so much going on. And then it was like an awkward moment for Billy having to watch them, you know, dig up in my stuff or whatever. Trying to hold this, y'all. I'm on my way to town. I gotta go run some errands. But I was like, why not talk to the people? Because not everybody knows the update of like what's going on. But anyways, the 15th we went to the doctor. Everything was good while I was at the doctor visit. We had an ultrasound. We had his sperm count, and just to let y'all know, the average man is like 60 million, and Billy was at like 92 million that day. So he's good on his sperm. He had his blood work done. We had my ultrasound and all that. Then they had to run like the camera in there so that we could look into the uterus, and it looked amazing. But they put like liquid in there. They put fluid in there, and then after they do the fluid, I don't know what like the medical term that's called, but after they do the fluid in there, they go back in with the transvaginal ultrasound, and they look to see if any pockets of fluid had filled up anywhere around the uterus, because those are hydrosalpinx. I don't really know how to say that, but hydro and then salpinx is the name of that. Well, anyways, when they did the ultrasound, after the whole filling the uterus up thing, they did the ultrasound. There was a spot that had filled with fluid that she wanted the doctor to look over, but he was busy because I had scheduled my appointment with the nurse practitioner. So she said, we'll get him to look over that, and then, you know, and then we'll get him to call you. So we left there, and we went to grab something to eat, and then we were headed home. But before we got out of Jackson, they called us back. It was probably like 4 minutes before they were closing. And she told me that Dr. Perry had looked over the ultrasound, and that because of something just went in my eye, because of my last pregnancy and it being an ectopic pregnancy, when I had my methotrexate shots to dissolve that pregnancy, that's where that I'm just gonna call it a hydro. That's where that hydro sac formed. And if I could proceed, like we're on track to proceed to start the medication, start the shots, do egg retrieval in April. It's the 3rd week of April the 11th through the 16th. It can be any one of those days. We're not quite sure which exact day, but that is the week that we will do egg retrieval. But anyways, I could do that part, but if I was to carry on with the pregnancy, having that little sac that sits there, the fluids that are in that sac would leak into where the baby's at, and it would cause me to have a miscarriage. So she said, you need to get that taken care of. And I asked her, like, I have to find my own doctor. She said, yeah, unfortunately, like, we don't do it in office, like none of that stuff. So you would have to find a doctor that would do that for you, have that left tube removed, and then we would carry on. So sorry, y'all. Then we would carry on with the procedure. So I was kind of upset. I was a lot upset because I was like, okay, here we done ran into this bump. Like, of course my IVF was paid for, and then there was some extra overpaid for. But me over here stressed and like, oh, Sally Mae, I'm just worried, like, what if I get all the way through IVF, I do my egg retrieval, then I don't have money to pay for my I don't have the money to pay for my surgery. Like, that's what all I'm thinking of course. Then I start crying because Billy got really upset, and he don't show a lot of emotions. So we decided to do a shirt fundraiser. We ended up selling about 400 shirts now on my website. That's 400 times $20, but then you have to subtract like what it costs us to make the shirt and all that stuff. But I think we'll be just fine. I've looked all over, like so many people when I called the doctor's office, they was like, I don't know what that is. Like, I have no idea what you're talking about. We don't, even my OBGYN, when I called, I was like, hey, I was calling to set up an appointment. She was like, is it like a yearly appointment? I was like, no, I really need to talk to him about having, you know, my tube removed. And she was like, oh, he doesn't do that. I said, he don't do tube removal? She said, no, he doesn't do that. I said, oh, well, I was just calling to get him to do it because he's the one that did my tube removal in 2010. And then she was like, oh, hold on a second. And And I was like, never mind, don't worry about it. And I hung up. Well, then I ended up calling roughly like 4 different facilities. And let me tell y'all, every facility that I called kept telling me, we don't do that. We don't do that. And I had to like tell them. Now, the one in South Haven, she was like, when I first called Nashville Centennial Women's Clinic, they said we don't do that. But mind you, I was referred by somebody that got it done there. So I had to let her know. So she had to call me back when she got in touch with like her supervisor and all this stuff to see if they do it. I keep fucking yawning. Anyway, she finally calls back. I get an appointment. The earliest that I can get in there is in May. I don't remember what I changed. It was like May 20 something. I think it's like May the 19th. It's all on my calendar. So I'm like, oh, yeah, I don't have nothing before May. No, nothing before May. So then I finally get through. I've been calling these other doctors, but I finally get through to another clinic in South Haven, Mississippi, that they call MOGA, M-O-G-A. Dr. McAdory there. They figured out that they do it. They schedule me, but that appointment is April 27th, somewhere in there. It's April to something. So then I'm like, shit, like I really want to get in there earlier. Like I really want it to fall in place of how it's going so far. So Amber, I don't know if Amber follows me on YouTube, but Amber Lee is somebody that reached out to me, and she lives about an hour or so from me, but she's going through the same thing I'm going through. She just basically had, might as well say like the same damn surgery that I need. Well, I need mine removed. Hers had to be, I think her tube had to be like, I don't know, fixed from like scarring and stuff like that. They spent like 2 hours working on her. So, shows you what that was in the road. So they spent like 2 hours working on her. Anyway, she told me about her doctor and how he was absolutely amazing. So I called there to set up an appointment with him yesterday. They tried to tell me the same thing. Like, we don't do that here, yada, yada, yada. This is people at the front desk. So I told the lady, I was like, oh, well, that's funny because, you know, I was referred and I was looking up reviews online from the procedure that they do there. And mind you, when I call in, I'm asking for a laparoscopic tube removal, right? So she was like, oh, girl, let me quit lying to you. Let me go see. So she comes back. She's like, yeah, we're going to have to put you in with the doctor, the Pedora. I don't know. He's a doctor, okay? So she scheduled me an appointment with him. So I go in there March the 21st. Mind you, I applied for insurance to see if I could possibly get some insurance. So I'm waiting on that to see if I could possibly get insurance to like help cover some of that. She said hers was $15,000, but again, she had just a little slight difference than what I have. I need them to go in, cut it out, and let's roll. Okay, that's all I need them to do. So hers, she said, was off just a slight difference. They had to like reconstruct hers. I guess, I don't know if that's the word I'm looking for, but they had to fix hers. So I have that scheduled for March the 21st. I got my meds today from IVF. They were overnighted from yesterday. I got those in. They were $6,400. Mind you, my IVF is paid for. The next time, I think before, I know I have to pay like $7,500, and then I have to pay $7,500 again. So, and all another $15,000 for that. But anyways, and I've already paid some of it before. If you've been keeping up with me, you know what I'm trying to say. But anyways, I wanted to update y'all over here on YouTube because I know everybody doesn't catch a video or they don't catch a live. So some people like are lost and don't know what's going on, and then some people hate to ask me because sometimes my mouth real smart and I'll be like, damn, didn't I just tell y'all 100 times? You know, forgive me, excuse me, okay, excuse me. But I got all my meds in today, y'all. It was a lot. Like, I got up this morning because they say you have to sign, but he didn't make me sign. They probably still doing that whole COVID thing. I meant to go the other way. Anyways, I'm gonna do a U-turn. Well, not a U-turn, but I'm gonna turn around and go the other way. So my meds were overnight. I didn't have to sign for them, but I'm pretty sure they're doing the whole COVID thing like we did when I was at the post office. Like, you just have to make sure you hand them off and then you put your initials, because with COVID they can't touch like your handheld. So I got up at 7:30 to actually make sure I was up for FedEx, because you know they be tripping. Sometimes they say, oh, I knocked on your door, bitch, you know you didn't. No, you did not. So I wanted to make sure I was up. I got up at 7:30 and he came down my driveway at 8 a.m. they sent it, like everything has a label, like these needles are for this, these needles are for this and for that. Yeah, those some big ass, some of them some big ass needles. Okay, I start my loop run March the 18th, and then I'm still taking my birth control. I come off of birth control March the 24th. Like I have a whole schedule at home that I have hanging up right there on my refrigerator. Like it tells me what, when, how, all that stuff. Billy is getting really excited. Like I can tell now, like every night we have a discussion about baby, kids coming, all this stuff. And it was so funny because I said, you know, people are still reaching out trying to be a surrogate. He said, we don't need a damn surrogate. Like, we don't need anybody to carry the baby. There's nothing wrong with your insides. I've seen it myself. Like, the lady said it looked absolutely amazing up in there. He was like, so we don't need anybody to carry a baby. And he was like, if we did need somebody to carry a baby, I wouldn't want some random woman carrying my child and living like in a whole nother household, and I don't get to see my child in your stomach. I don't know. He just had this weird ass, I don't know what Billy be thinking, but he was like, and then if it came down to it, I would just ask my sister to carry it. And I was just like, Billy, he said, or I could just carry it myself. I'm like, Billy, I just don't think you know how this works. He said, no, I can carry the baby myself, and then I'll have a C-section to get it out. I said, no, you can't. No, you cannot. He said, yes, you can. I seen it. I said, I don't know if you maybe you watched Junior with like the Terminator dude. Maybe when you were younger or something, because I watched Junior and I remember Junior being pregnant. And he was like, I ain't talking about no damn movie that I seen when I was a little kid. I'm talking about I really seen a man that was pregnant and carried the baby, and he had a C-section. I said, Billy, no, you did not. If you did, you seen a transgender female to male that probably got pregnant and looked like a man after, you know what I'm saying? He swears a damn man can carry the damn baby. I'm trying to tell him, y'all ain't got no womb. Where the baby gonna be at if you ain't even got no womb, sir? Where the baby gonna be at? Because I don't know. But he's really excited, and after I told him like about the surgery and how that I just know that it's gonna be paid for, like he was excited about that. I could see that it took a lot of relief off of him. So I'm posting like as much as I can to like keep y'all updated on my TikTok, on my IG. If you don't follow me on IG, I post a lot of pictures over there just to keep y'all updated, to let y'all know like the shit is moving, and it's moving really fast, and I'm so excited. So fingers crossed, good vibes for that March 21st visit with that doctor. I'm hoping that he'd be like, baby, do you want the tube removed now? But I think I'm gonna wait until after egg retrieval. I'm not sure like how that would go. I probably want to wait till after egg retrieval. They say that like the meds for IVF like take a real big toll on your body, and then after your egg retrieval, they say like the recovery day, I think it's like day 4 or 5, it's rough on you too, because like they went in and kind of like, she was like, imagine us going in and like taking like a scraper and like popping out an egg and leaving a hole for every single egg that we pop out. Like the day that I went, I had 21 eggs. So she was like, think if your ovaries had 21 holes in them and your body is trying to like recover, like, you know, once you like get punctured or something, like you tend to have like swelling once you've like cut your hand or whatever. She was like, your ovaries are gonna like expand and be so big like from all the swelling. So about day 4 or 5, like that's when you're gonna feel your absolute worst. So she was like, I just want you to be prepared. Also, like from speaking to like Amber and like other people, and then doing my research online about the laparoscopic tube removal, it seems like you'll be fine, but you'll have that recovery because they expand like your stomach and put all that air in there so that they can see like what they're going in there to do. And again, you have those holes that they put in your damn stomach. So just prayers, good vibes, like everything's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. I say my prayer, or my prayer, whatever you want to call it, prayer, motivation, gratitude, whatever you want to call it. Y'all know I be on it every single morning. Gratitude, honey. Gratitude, okay? And don't be out here wasting. I ain't out here wasting my blessing trying to wish bad on no damn body. Let's just put that out there, okay? I ain't got time for you, bitch. None of you bitches, okay? So it's moving along really fast. I just wanted to give y'all like an update of everything while I was on my way out to run errands today. I'm about to run in dirt cheap. Hope that they got what I'm looking for. And it's just a quick little video, 15-minute video. I don't want to take up all y'all's time anyways. I will definitely probably vlog for y'all the 21st for sure. Well, I'll vlog for y'all before then. I just had a lot going on. I don't know if y'all want to watch my whole do y'all want to watch like the whole thing of me like doing the shots and getting all that stuff, like vlog the first day of me starting my loop run, which would be March the 18th. I don't know, like just whatever y'all want to see, I guess. I feel like I want to vlog everything, even if people don't want to see it. That way, like, I can look back on it, you know what I'm saying? Like, all these videos, because I know a child coming. And, like, one day they can just look back and see, like, how bad I wanted this, or, like, how excited that I was for this. Because I know you coming. And don't give me hell. I'm going to whoop you, okay? But, no, I just love y'all. I love y'all. Thanks for all the support. Thanks everybody that supports me. Even if you don't support me and you hate my fucking guts, but you still watch me, thank you. Thank you for still watching me. I don't care if you hate me, if you love me, if you hate me. I really don't give a shit. And I still don't wish nothing bad on you. I don't give a damn, okay? But anyways, y'all, I'm just gonna end it here because I gotta run in, and hopefully they got what I'm looking for, because if I can get it dirt cheap, it's a lot cheaper than getting it somewhere else. But y'all have a good day, and I'll upload this when I get home, and y'all continue to be here and watch the whole journey and watch the baby pop out of my channel. Bye, y'all.